Hi people, how are you all out there? So this week I'm going to be covering the energy of the month. I'm going to be covering how you may be feeling in these times and the overall outcome of where we should be heading. So we've got a lot of fear out there. The fear has really kicked in since we've had this second wave of virus. I can just feel everyone's tension, their anger, their feelings of being helpless and hopeless. So I'm here to shine a light and give you another view, another way of looking at the bigger picture about it all. So where do we start? So the virus. This virus has been divinely timed. It says in the Bible, in Revelations, that these are the last days. Wars, protests, violence, plagues, you name it, we've got it. Jesus is to come and return to earth. This is not him as a person, this is the Jesus Christ energy, the vibrational frequency that's coming down from the planets right now. The planets have been divinely put into the right alignment to shine down and illuminate this energy of the Christ conscious love. What's this doing to us? It's giving us an awakening. It is hiring the vibes of the planet, it's hiring the vibes of us. So it hits us, because you know we're all, I've told you in a couple of videos that we are all energy. So this light's coming in, it's clearing out all our lower density stuff that's holding us back, that's keeping us in fear. So what does this mean for the world in general? What does this mean to the main control Illuminati that own mostly everything on this planet? They are in fear right now. They are in fear of losing control of us empowering ourselves. So the only thing they can do is to put fear into us by making this virus, by keeping us suppressed, by keeping us in fear. Because what does that do? When we're in fear, we are very easy to control, because we look upon the government for help and for advice. And so we switch on the TV and we look at, we listen to the news, we listen to what our world leaders are telling us, and we put our faith in them, but it's all a crock of lies. The government themselves, I don't think they even know the truth. This goes much deeper. This goes to the Illuminati, the group of men, very high-powered group of people, society that own this earth. They own most of the pharmaceutical companies, they own the journalism, they own the tabloids, they own the newspapers, the news, the television. Everything we read, everything we hear, everything that comes from the radio, it's all been looked at by them, for them to give it the go-ahead for us to listen. So it's all been corruptly changed. It's all been planted, it's seeds planted for us to take in, for us to listen, and for us to believe. And then what happens then? This lovely energy that's coming down from the planets, that is giving us a spiritual awakening, this dampens it, because there's so much fear with this virus that it stops us from awakening. Well, at least it tries. So why are they scared of us losing? Why are they wanting us not to awaken? I'll tell you why. Because when we awaken, we higher our consciousness. That means we higher our ability to think outside the box. We start questioning everything. We start waking up to our own gifts of psychic, of intuition, of healing, of knowledge that we've had for many, many lives before. It's all implanted still in our DNA. And when you awaken, you'll slowly release this information. Wisdom from years back, from centuries back. And of course, this then causes a huge ripple. And the Illuminati will not have a tight grip on us no more, because you'll find many spiritual people don't have televisions. I don't have a TV, because you come away from that, you come away into a different way of thinking. You do things, you walk in nature, you connect to the higher power, you do creative stuff, you come away from society. And the Illuminati don't like this, because they're not going to make no money from us. We are uncontrollable. So the virus at this time has come to cause a big, huge ripple in the awakening. So it's a good thing, because 3D's falling apart. The world of fear, the world of finances, the world of having to go to a job that you hate just because you need to pay the bills, that's all falling apart. It's not going to happen overnight, but I would probably say by 2028, by 2028, 2030, there's going to be a huge change, and things are going to be completely different. We're building a new earth. So the people who are awakened, many are up in the 5th dimension now, and I always talk about this 5th dimension. I call it that because that's what I got guided to when I first started awakening. It's just that higher frequency of love. It's when we've done a lot of our inner healing, and we are not in fear. We don't hate, we don't criticize, we don't judge. So we've got love and compassion. It's the Christ conscious energy. I'm not there yet, and probably won't be for a while, but I'm definitely in a lot better place, feeling lighter, feeling more happy, feeling more positive than I ever have been. And I've done a lot of work on myself. I've gone inwards, I've healed that inner child stuff. The virus, anyway, so just don't believe everything you hear on the TV, okay? It's come out this week that the government have admitted they've been lying about the figures and the numbers. Doctors have been undercover working in the NHS. There's a lot of light workers now in authority in government, doctors, and they're all starting to speak their truth. If you do the research, you'll find that the truth is out there. But of course, the Illuminati are scanning and watching all the while on YouTube. And so people who's putting up videos, doctors that are in high places, they've been taken down within hours. So the virus, don't believe everything you hear. I always like I always think outside the box, and I question everything. And why is it that children from the age of 12 years old downwards don't have to wear a mask? They're not going to catch the virus. So the virus comes along, oh, there's a child, oh, we'll reverse and go around it. Think, okay? If that was a killer virus, like the plague that we had decades ago, it will kill man, woman and child. It won't stop at a child 12 or under. That's just one. Why does the government tell us to isolate? Don't go into large groups, don't go into large gatherings. Why don't they give us information on take zinc, take vitamin C, boost your immune system up, eat plenty of plant-based foods? They're not telling us that. They're telling us to keep isolated. Why? Because we're powerful in numbers, that's why. And I'm so happy that people from all over Europe and all over the world are starting to riot. They're starting to protest that we know the truth. And I think that's brilliant. And I think more and more of us need to get up, and we need to start saying no. And we need to start sticking up for what we believe in. So I'm not putting my views on anyone out there. Just believe in the bigger picture, okay? That's what I'm trying to tell you. The bigger picture is that it's all a load of lies that you hear on the news. Most of it is anyway, and the truth will come out about this virus. All I can say to you is eat healthy. People have been coming up to me this week and saying, how come you're not wearing a mask? How come you're not scared? Aren't you scared of catching it? No, I'm not scared of catching it. I've got faith. I trust in the divine. I trust in God. I trust in the universe. That unknowingly pure, beautiful, magical energy that we are all open to receive if you ask is channeling through me all the time, and I feel safe. I feel protected. I feel that I am in a good place, and I am not going to catch this so-called virus because I'm being protected. And this is what is available to all of you. All you got to do is reach out and ask the higher guidance for help. Ask for a pure channel, and tell them your fears. Speak to God like God is like He's in front of you, or it is in front of you. The magic, whatever you want to call it. I call it the magic. I call it that beautiful magic that grows that tiny little oak tree, that tiny little oak seed into a massive tree. That is God to me. Ask for help and guidance. Pour out your fears, and the guidance, the higher energy will bring people into your life that will give you some advice, that will help you, and you'll just have that knowing feeling inside you, that clarity. You'll start seeing things that will pop up in front of you, things that you need to know. Books will fall off shelves. I can only tell you my story, and when I was back on the drugs many years ago, and I came off the wagon, back off it, but I'm now in a position that I don't need to take cocaine or ecstasy to make myself feel happy, because I'm connected to something far greater, and I've done a lot of work on myself. I've done a lot of healing. All you got to do is ask and say, please release me from this anxiety, from this depression, from this trauma, from this childhood abuse, and you see what happens. People will come and they'll trigger that feeling for you to feel it and to release it. And yeah, it's not going to happen overnight. It's like that bully in the playground. We've all been bullied as a child, but if you keep still and let the bully you, he'll soon get fed up with it and go on to someone else. Same with an emotion. Feel it, let it be, feel it, let it be, and eventually it'll dissipate and it'll disappear. So that's that bit. So just, try not to be in fear. It is a good thing, this is, at the end of the day, because it's breaking down the old ways. We can't carry on in this false crock of crap. It's all lies. 3D is built on fear. It's built on lies. It's built on, it's all unfair. We should be having the same amount of money. Everyone should have equal rights, And so just take it easy, eat healthy, keep tuning in to higher guidance, do positive things, eat positive food, and you'll get through it. There's a beautiful energy this month. August is the month of manifestation. Plant those seeds. What do you want to do? Where do you see yourself next year? Forget about what's going on. We're building a new earth, okay? There is a new earth. We are building a new way of living. And if you want to be part of it, then let go of everything that's not serving you and start doing that inner work. And you are so worthy. You're so worthy of feeling love. You're so worthy of feeling positive. You're so worthy of doing a job that you love. You're so worthy of not having to do a job that you hate just to pay the bills. So put those positive vibes out there, because this energy is so strong at the moment that things are manifesting instantly. Well, maybe not right in front of your face, but it's a quick, fast energy. So if you're wanting to open up a cafe, for instance, make the steps, put the steps in motion, and the universe will back you a lot faster now. As long as it's positive, and it's long. Remember, this new earth is all about love. It's all about peace. It's all about health. It's all about friendly, eco-friendly, earth-loving businesses. So creative stuff from the heart. When you're doing something from the heart, it's always going to work. And when you're doing what you love, you'll have abundance come to you. You really, really will. We've all been a little bit stuck lately because we've been going, I always say it's like we've been in a massive tornado and now we've been spit out the other end. So we're not there yet. We've got quite a long way to go, but this energy now is a lot lighter than last month. There was a lot of grief around last month. There was a lot of feeling shame and fear, and although there is fear about because of these bloody masks, you've got two paths in the morning. If you want some help, if you want to feel safe, if you want to have some support, don't turn on the 6 o'clock news. Go into your meditation corner, go in and pray and ask for help, ask for guidance, because that is going to be a lot more useful to you than any sort of bloody news flash about how many people's died from the virus. Right, what else can I say? We've got a beautiful full moon at the moment. It is in the sign of Aquarius. So write down tonight, get your pen and paper, write down what's not working for you. I see there's a lot of breakups at the moment. Us women are really coming into our own power, and I think it's bloody brilliant. There's a lot of feminine energy that's coming in. It's the rise of the feminine. And so there's quite a few men folk. Sorry about that, I had a flash that it's going flat. There's quite a few men folk that's being left behind, you know, but it's like weeding out that garden. If it's not working, if this partnership or this job or this situation isn't working, let it go. You know, it's only going to get worse, because the energy will amplify what's getting worse in your life, but it will also amplify where you need to make those changes for the positive. So just take that leap of faith, let go and let God. Right, where's those magic cards? I don't think I've got them with me at the moment. But this is one this is a help. I've got a new pack. And this is all about healing. So I'm just going to read this one to you. So it says, today be mindful of how often you judge others. This is it. It's all about judgment. You know, in this new earth, we won't be judging ourselves and we won't be judging others. We're so critical on ourselves as well. In a loving and recognising way, see the others in a positive light, because they only mirror you. So when you judge someone, and I do it, I find that we judge them because they are mirroring something that we have in us. So it's how can I use it as an example? So if there's someone in your life that's quite controlling, and you think, oh, there's a bossy old bugger, I can guarantee 90% of the time it's because you've got control issues yourself. So use them as a mirror, because we're all connected. We are all one at the end of the day. Bit hard to see at the moment, isn't it? But anyway, with that, I will love you and leave you. Do your moon ritual tonight. It's really powerful at the moment, and plant those seeds of where you see yourself next year. You know, take the leap of faith. If you want to start that new business up, take action, and the universe will back you. Bye.